Why is vertical video important? So our phone naturally is in a 9:16 aspect ratio, which is also known as portrait position or vertical video. And it takes up most of the real estate or all of the real estate on your phone. So when you're scrolling on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, that's what you're going to see, is that whole visual taking up the whole screen. So everything now is shifting to vertical video. It's also what viewers are expecting to see, and therefore it creates familiarity, and therefore you're going to have a better performance and higher engagement. So to get you started successfully, you want to prepare yourself for filming. And you're going to need to change your settings in Instagram and TikTok to allow for a higher quality uploads. You're also going to want to change your phone settings. And so this is 4K at 60 frames per second. When you change these settings when you're taking video, you're going to use up a lot more of your phone storage a lot quicker. So having available storage of up to 2 gigabytes is crucial. You also want to make sure that your phone is fully charged before you're going out in the field. That way you're not having either a dead phone or you're getting that notification on your iPhone that says your phone is out of storage and you're trying to scroll through your phone and select a bunch of videos and trying to delete frantically while you're in a beautiful location that you're trying to film. You also want to consider using a tripod or a gimbal for stability. Also consider taking multiple clips from different angles. And this is so that when you're going back and looking at the clips that you've taken afterwards and stitching everything together, you may notice that a view of something from one angle looks a lot different or looks better than a view from another angle. So walk through with me as we change your phone settings. You can do this now or just use this for reference for later. In your settings of your phone, you're going to scroll down until you see the camera icon. And then you're going to go into record video and then 4K at 60 frames per second and then turn on HDR video. And then in Instagram, if you don't already know, you're going to go to those top 3 lines in the right corner. And then you're going to scroll to account, click on account, go into data usage, and then turn on high quality uploads. And then here's for TikTok. Once you're in the post screen and you are ready to post, go down into more options at the bottom, and then turn on high quality uploads. So moving forward into creating vertical videos, we have 3 options. And option 1 is to film directly within Instagram or TikTok. I don't like to do this as much because the video quality overall is not going to be as good. Option 2 is to film with your phone camera and then edit in a third-party app such as Canva or CapCut and then upload to social. Option 3 is going to be filming with your phone camera and then editing in Instagram or TikTok, which is what we're going to do today. So filming with your phone, and this is known as panning. This is my very favorite technique. I do it all the time, and this comes from the word panorama. So remember that you can always speed up or slow down a video once you take it. So this is panning from the right to the left. You can also pan from the left to the right. And I personally like to hold my phone nice and close to my body, so I'm getting a nice, stable image, just like that. The second point is vertical panning. So this is my dog Kaya. I have a 3-year-old blue heeler. And this is panning from the ground up. So my tip is to start low to the ground and move higher up or vice versa. So when you're walking, you can kind of pan up as so. You can also pan down. Or in this video, I'm actually squatting and coming up. Third is using a tripod. This is great. You can also crop the orientation afterwards to straighten the video if your landscape line is not quite straight. So this is me just walking away. So you can walk away from the tripod, you can run away, run back, do a dance, have fun with it. And then the fourth one is consider dead space. Really what you're looking for is where you want to add your text. So think ahead of time, what story is it that you want to tell? Where you want to put the text on the screen. So in this video, I didn't take a very good video here. So seeing that again, you can see all the dead space on the top there. And you can use that to add text, which is really nice, or you should be keeping your object more in the center of your video so that you're not having that extra space that's taking away from the object that you're trying to film. So some video features here that I'm going to show you. Keep in mind that when you're creating these videos, you can save them in Instagram without the audio, and you can use them on all of your other social channels. This is a really great way to repurpose your videos. So this is me, and what we're going to do is look at the audio on that first left-hand side are all the features we're going to talk about now. And this is selecting your music. So you can see that trending up arrow. In that other screen, you saw the music. And when you see that up arrow, you're looking at all the trending audio, and you can also see the length of the audio clip that you want to, the length of the audio for the clip that you want to use, so you can select an appropriate audio. Coming down then into the next one, you can see that sparkly icon, and that's a filter. So you can add a filter in at the beginning, or you can add a filter in later. So there's trending, reels, appearance. You can just have fun with it. Coming down into the timer, you've got 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and 90 seconds. And you can choose a duration right at the beginning of what you're filming. I always like to stick it on 90 seconds. That way when I'm recording or uploading clips, I'm able to have the full duration to play around with. If you begin with 15 seconds, then you're limiting yourself to only editing within 15 seconds. And once you start adding clips, you're not actually able to change that duration. So stick with 90 seconds and that will set you up for success. And then of course, now here is how you can change to record a slow video or a 2 times or 3 times video. That's really nice. You can record in real time and it will play back to you in slow-mo or at 2 times or 3 times speed. The really nice thing about using your phone, for example, for recording instead of using Instagram in this instance, is that of course you can edit and slow down and speed up your clips in CapCut. And then from here, I'm going to show you the timer. So the timer is 3 seconds or 10 seconds. Again, if you're using a tripod, this is great. So it counts down automatically for you. And then you can record your clip. I use this all of the time for creating reels on Instagram or TikTok. So here I'm going to be showing you how I create a reel in Instagram. I've chosen 3 clips here that are showcasing Kai and Mai's life. And what Instagram is doing now is copying TikTok a little bit, where they're giving you a suggested audio. So if you're uploading clips, it will automatically bring you to the screen where it will give you a suggested audio. Just wanna slow and mute. Mute, yeah, so that's an example of something that does not fit the vibe. So I like that first one, and I should be showing you next. You can then click on the music icon and you can change that audio. If one of the suggested audios does not work for you, or you have a trending audio that you want to use, go ahead and choose that here. You can also change that area if you saw on that last screen, but I'll show you again in a minute. You can change the section of the song that you would like to use. The next thing that I like to do is think about the story that I'm trying to tell. And in this situation, I'm trying to show the experience that Kai and I have all the time. So we were first showing the ocean, and then we were showing the lakeside, and we were showing the prairies. So here I'm using everything to be left-hand justified. I like to keep my text left-hand justified. It's, again, really easy for the viewer to see, reading from left to right. And then I like to add all of my text in first and think about the story I'm trying to tell. As Derek was saying in the other presentation, keeping things really concise and breaking it down into bite-sized pieces. Trying to use less words to explain the same thing. So here now I've gone down and I've selected from the ocean side, and I'm just adjusting where that is going to end. And then when I'm moving on to the lake side, I'm going to be bringing the front of that clip forward, and I'm going to be adjusting it to where the ocean side phrase ends, and then right where the clip is about the prairies, where that begins. And I'm going to be doing that with every phrase all the way through. And so then I'll show you some more tricks afterwards, but then you come into this edit the cover page, and you can add an image from your camera roll here. So I really like to use an image from my camera roll, something that I've actually taken with a quality camera. You're going to get a higher quality image. I also kind of mix it up, and I also will use a cover image from my reel as well. I love the ocean, and it really gives you the perspective of what's going to be, what the viewer can expect in the reel if you're using an image that's within the reel itself. Shift up and down how that reel is going to show on your feed, and that is crucial to be making sure that your words aren't going to be cut off on the top or the bottom, so that your feed and your grid is visually appealing as well. So again, the really important thing is that you're able to save your video and use it on other social channels. Repurposing is just key to time saving. You're able to change the music in that top. We're going to be talking about that top bar there. Change the music as you wish. You can also add in a voiceover that I will show you. You can add in filters if you haven't already at the very beginning. Add in stickers and polls to increase engagement. Add in some sound effects and reorder your clips. And then you can also add transition between the clips.